The spirit husband, a true story she couldn't escape. It started back in her first year at the university. She was just an ordinary girl, quiet, focused, and full of dreams. But something changed one night. She began seeing herself beside a waterside in her dreams. The water was always calm, glittering under a moonlight that never faded. Around her were girls, beautiful, glowing, with strange smiles on their faces. They played together, laughed together, and called her sister. At first, she thought it was just a dream. Until the dreams became too real. Some nights, she would feel something else, someone with her. She couldn't see the person's face, but she would feel the touch, the warmth, the movement. The strange part. It wasn't just in the dream. She felt everything physically. The movement of her hips, the weight of another body, even reaching climax, yet she was alone in her bed. It terrified her. She told no one for months, afraid people would think she'd gone mad. But as the semesters went by, things grew worse. Sometimes she would wake up drenched in sweat, her bedsheet soaked as if she had been pulled from a river. Other times, she would hear whispers calling her name just before she fell asleep, soft voices, familiar yet not human. Her relationships never lasted. Every man that tried to get close either lost interest suddenly, or had strange accidents. One boyfriend almost drowned, ironically, in a pool. That was when she knew something was wrong. One night, desperate and trembling, she called her mother and confessed everything. The next morning, her mother arrived with a pastor. They prayed, they fasted, they anointed her room. But the night after that, she saw him for the first time. Tall, dark, with eyes that glowed faintly blue like the river she'd seen in her dreams. He didn't speak, but smiled, and whispered her name in a way that froze her soul. From that night on, she stopped sleeping with the lights off. She said the presence never really left. Even after graduation, even after leaving the hostel, she still felt it, sometimes watching, sometimes touching, sometimes just standing in the corner of her room when she pretended not to look. She told me this herself, voice shaking, eyes glassy. And she said something I never forget. He said I belonged to him, by the river.